Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is kind of like a update on all the new Halloween updates that we're hearing from both Disneyland and Universal Studios, and then on top of that there is a makeup look I did a couple of days ago that I've been getting requests for, so I'm going to go ahead and do that at the same time. So as far as details for today's look, I just want to let you know I'll be using again the Michaela Glam Light palette. And then the look that I'm doing is primarily purple, so I'll be using the shades MJ, New Beige, Frisky, and Nas. So those are these here and that one. And then as far as like the rest of my face, I'm going to do what I normally do. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it, get ready, and yeah. I don't know that I've ever mentioned it in the past on here. If you know me personally, you know I'm a fanatic when it comes to Disneyland. That too, when it comes to Halloween. And so just know I will be on top of everything that has to do with Halloween. That's why I'm bringing you this video here. I know you guys would probably prefer like a parks video, but I'm just like, let me give you the information because the dates are coming up soon. And yeah, Halloween basically starts next month for me. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what's going on. So if you're new to the whole Disneyland scene, this year they announced that the Halloween festivities will be going from September 3rd to the 31st of October, so Halloween. Disneyland normally has the giant pumpkin Mickey, which they're bringing back again. They're going to have the characters dressed in Halloween costumes along with lots of villains and all the Halloween fall decorations. And then California Adventure will have the Oogie Boogie Bash, which happens in the evening time and will run until 11 p.m. So I believe it's like 6 to 11 p.m. It's a separate ticketed event. And tickets for that are going to go on sale on July 13th, so in just a few days. Disneyland did say you have to buy the tickets on disneyland.com/Oogie Boogie Bash. And that the tickets will go on sale no sooner than 9 a.m. So it's going to be the same way we've been buying tickets during this entire pandemic. I'll go ahead and like show you everything here too that they're offering. But basically they're having the trick or treat trail. They're going to have the Coco Plaza de Familia again, where you get to put up the name of your loved ones. They're going to do it's like a walkthrough. What is it called? Basically like a treat trail, but they also have one that's more based around villains. It's right there next to Grizzly Peak in California Adventure. They're also gonna theme Guardians of the Galaxy again as like Halloween themed, so that's exciting. Haunted Mansion is another one that they're in the middle of getting ready for A Nightmare Before Christmas again soon, so that's exciting. Remember that if you want to go on Haunted Mansion, the overlay for Nightmare Before Christmas, you can do that with that 3-day California pass because that goes until September 30th and all of these festivities start September 3rd. And then for Oogie Boogie Bash, I'll go ahead and put it here, but these are the dates and prices for each day for Oogie Boogie Bash. So obviously like the more popular days are going to be more expensive. You can get like earlier access by going to California Adventure earlier. If you have any other questions or need more details, you can find that all on Disneyland's website and just like look under Oogie Boogie Bash. Another thing, so Oogie Boogie Bash is one of Disney's many like themed nights, and it is a hot ticket. So if you can get on the site a little bit sooner or have multiple devices running, that's your best option because I don't know exactly how Disney does it. I just know that it's random. But normally when we try for tickets, we have like 3 phones going and a computer, like a PC computer. So the more devices you can get on, the better for you, because sometimes the first device that you log onto the website won't necessarily be the first device that'll get in. Like sometimes it's been for us the last device that we put in that ends up getting in, or like one in the middle. So you just kind of have to try to get as many devices in the queue as possible. Another thing, normally adults aren't really allowed to dress up for Oogie Boogie Bash. I think you're just not allowed to wear face masks. I'll also put the details for that over here on the side. But yeah, I know for sure Universal doesn't allow you to dress up. And jumping over to Universal, so we barely got a maze announcement about 2 days ago. They announced that the first maze that's going to be coming out is The Haunting of Hill House, the one from Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you have an opportunity to. That's what I normally like to do when they start announcing the mazes. I'll just re-watch things so that I have like the most up-to-date perspective on it. So once you go into the maze, you're like, oh wow, this is from this and this is this scene, and it just makes the experience that much more fun and engaging. So I recommend doing that. We've known that they're gonna do Halloween Horror Nights, 99% sure, because we've been seeing at Universal Studios a lot of construction on the upper and lower lots. Even like on the tram route, they have mazes down there. Some of the concession stand have been in view, so that's cool too. We know it's been happening, but it just hadn't been announced, and they've really been trolling us. If you don't follow Halloween Horror Nights on Twitter, go ahead and do that, because that's where you'll get a lot of up-to-date Halloween Horror Nights information, especially if they ever do like what was it for Ghostbusters, they had like a key word, and if you like knew what the passcode was, you got like an extra it's a little like freebie that you got from the gatekeeper. And so it's just really cool, or the keymaster, I forget which one it was. So it's really cool. You get a little insight and know like some secret things. Like I think for the Insidious maze, you also had to know what the password was, and they would give you something. It's just something that makes the experience that much more engaging as well, compared to like everybody else that's just showing up to do the mazes. They are also announcing that they're gonna have live entertainment again, and we're gonna have the scare zone. So that's super exciting. I'm sure they're gonna do the toxic tunnel again, hopefully, because that's always fun to be going through a rave with a bunch of monsters running at you and chasing you. And I don't have the days off the top of my head, but I'll put them down here. That Halloween Horror Nights will be running, and then there's been no confirmation yet of the ticket announcements, so as soon as that goes up, I'll let you guys know. We'll jump on it. We can all get hopefully they'll do the passes again. They do the frequent fear pass, where you pay like whatever price it is, and you can go most of the days, like whatever days you want for Halloween Horror Nights. So I think that is a better bargain than just buying like 1 or 2 days, because if you can't, for example, do all of the mazes in one night, then you have an opportunity to, maybe do 2 or 3 mazes, go back another time, enjoy the food, and maybe do the other mazes you didn't do. Or if you ever have any favorite mazes, you can do them again. And the experience is normally different, because every time that I've gone in the beginning of Horror Nights, so like in August, September when they started, the scare actors are starting to learn how to feel comfortable in the maze, and like when to scare and when it's like an appropriate time to scare for that extreme scare value. So when you go in the beginning, they might scare somebody in front of you, and by the time you pass by, you're like, I already knew you were there because you jumped out. But then I noticed that like later on in the season, like closer to Halloween, these scare actors have it down to the T, and like they'll end up scaring you even if you know where they're supposed to jump out, because they get more into their character. And that's what's so amazing about the Universal Studios scare actors, is they're so dedicated to their role that it truly makes the experience. And that's what I think separates them from like other scare zones and like attractions and mazes that are offered during that time. The thing is, if you look on the website here, it'll show you the Haunting of Hill House. It'll give you a preview of what the maze is gonna look like, and then if you keep like scrolling, it shows you coming soon, and it only shows like 3 more mazes that are supposed to be announced. So I don't know if they are really only gonna stick to 3 more mazes. I hope not. I hope we get more than just 4, but we'll see. One of the other rumored mazes is supposed to be, people are saying it's supposed to be Halloween Kills, because that's the new Michael Myers movie that's supposed to come out. And then people are also saying that it's supposed to be Halloween Season of the Witch, because if you like go to the Waterworld area, you can see into the construction zone for that maze, and you can see a couple of key elements that are in Season of the Witch. So I don't know. We'll see when they announce it. But I think when they had done what movie was it? Happy Death Day. They had done Happy Death Day when the movie was supposed to come out. And honestly, I didn't feel like it was as effective. That movie's not the best to begin with, but it wasn't as effective as The Maze because like when you went through, if you didn't see the movie, you really didn't know what was going on. It was just like, okay, they keep playing the song over and over again, like, okay. Like, I got the premise of it, but it wasn't like scary, or it wasn't like wow. There was no wow factor to it. So hopefully they do Season of the Witch, because at least that's a movie that a lot of people are familiar with. If they end up doing Halloween Kills, hopefully they kill it. But I don't know, we'll have to see when that happens. Another speculation for a maze has been Beetlejuice. I don't know if that one's been really confirmed yet. They're thinking that it's gonna be right there next to Mel's Diner on the upper lot. There is the facade of a giant book so far, and that's all we can tell is that it's a giant book. So it could be like, you know, the Book of the Dead. What is it called? Handbook for the Living. Handbook for the Dead. I'll put it here. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I'm blanking. And that facade is pretty tall, so I don't know what they're gonna do, but I hope it's cool. I mean, normally their mazes are amazing, so I'm not too scared about that. And then lastly, the other maze that they're speculating on is the one that's by the Mummy on the lower lot. They're speculating that that's supposed to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We'll see. I don't know which one they're planning on doing, but that's another speculation. And there you have it, guys. This is the final look. If you have any questions, let me know below. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about the makeup, about Horror Nights, about Disney, about the Oogie Boogie Bash, anything, let me know. Leave the comments down below. I'll answer your questions as soon as I can and to the best of my knowledge. Remember, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really shows us you like the content we're putting out. And yeah, thank you guys so much again for your love and support. We have a lot of things coming up soon. Some like announcements. And don't forget, our giveaway is on Monday. So if you haven't entered, I'm sorry, but the cutoff has already passed. So yeah, thanks guys.